Welcome back everybody to another video. We are gonna do our makeup. So let's learn all together that you don't put the primer on and go do something else, because then it'll look like this. Okay, right, so what do we learn here? Primer goes on, immediately wipe it in. Oh my gosh, look, that does not want to come off. Look, it just looks like ashy eyeballs. I'm gonna let that somewhat dry. Urban Decay, yay for not coming off. I mean, if it's staying on and not wiping off through this, then it's gonna keep my makeup on my face. That's kind of crazy. So I'm just gonna go in and fix my brows. Hopefully my concealer didn't dry up on me. Honor has orientation this morning, so I'm not gonna go crazy with my makeup, but then we usually say that we're not gonna go crazy with our makeup and then it ends up crazy. So I'm gonna try not to go crazy with my makeup today, and we'll just see what happens. I've heard different mixed reviews on Tarte Shape Tape. I really like using it for my brows. I like the consistency of it. It's actually good if you wait, if you put it on and you wait a little bit for it to kind of get tacky, and then you start, using it. Whether you use it under your eyes, I do use it under my eyes. I have LA Girl concealer, but I've been using Tarte Shape Tape a lot lately. I just really like the formula of it. Don't ask me what it's made of. I'm pretty sure you can go and watch Stephanie Nicole to find out what all this stuff is made of. I don't know. Once I've put the concealer underneath my brows, I use my blender to go in and just even out the line so that it's not, see the difference, it's not as sharp. I'm going to add some, I'm going to add my eyeshadow primer there. The one that dried and looked crusty on my face. Also put a little bit in the corner. I'm going to work fast enough so that it doesn't get crusty like it did last time. And it is actually really important to use a primer because the primer keeps the eyeshadow on your eye. Do a test. One day go out without primer, and then the next day go out with it and see which day your eye makeup stays the longest, or the colors as bright. Sometimes you might think, oh, this is just an extra step that I have to do. Yeah, it's an extra step, but it's worth it because your makeup stays. You put all this effort into putting the makeup on. You don't want it to go somewhere throughout the day, in the afternoon all of a sudden you have no makeup on your face. I don't like that. I am gonna go in with my absolute favorite foundation. I'm almost out of it. It is lit. I'm gonna have to start digging into it soon. So
why do you have a red thing on your lip?
Okay, I don't know what, I stress chew my lips. Sometimes when you have dry skin on your lips. I had dry skin, I guess, and I didn't clean it, and so I started chewing on my lip, and I chewed straight through my lip. So I'm probably gonna be covering it up with a dark lip. That's what we're doing today. I love this foundation so much that I'm gonna go ghetto style and just dig it out, because me needs it. You don't need a whole lot of it. I know it looks like I'm using a lot, but you don't really need a whole lot of it. It has really good coverage and it lasts, which reminds me about something that I forgot. I forgot to put on my my mattifying primer, but I did spray my face with Smashbox primer. I also try to avoid putting the foundation directly underneath my eyes because I usually add concealer under there. So that's I mean, whatever's on the brush is what goes under my eyes. So Claire has her orientation today, which means she starts school probably whatever day they set up with her teacher. And I love the fact that she's homeschooled because we don't have the same pressures that most teenage girls have when they're in high school. She's in the 10th grade. So us keeping her home is actually better for us, better for her. I make sure I'm not a grandmother at the age of super young. I make sure she stays alive because I don't have to kill her. You guys know what I'm talking about. So the boys are in school. I'm sure anybody that lives in like the Southern California area has probably heard about or read about or saw the shooting that happened in San Bernardino. It's really sad. Well, after that, our school in this area, our district, made it mandated that parents can't walk onto the school grounds just like freely like we used to be able to do for so long, you know. So it was hard for me to just kind of let my boys go. Maya's 4 and Bubba's 7, and I had to, like, they let us for the first week walk them on and then walk them to class. But it was kind of like us training the boys to get used to us not being there, and it was sad. So today was our first day taking them to school and dropping them off, and I wanted to cry. Like, I couldn't even handle it. I was like in the car and Jonathan was like, it's okay, they don't care. They really don't care. And I'm like, but I do. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. brush. You know what? This brush has become one of my favorites for putting makeup onto my eye, like my initial makeup. I like the bristles of the brush. I think e.l.f. does a really good job at making brushes. And because they're inexpensive, it's a great like first makeup brush spot to go to. By the way, the brush that I was using was this airbrush smoothing foundation from Ofra Cosmetics. Is number 102. This one, it doesn't, e.l.f.'s brushes don't have like numbers and stuff like this, so I don't know. So I'm going to try to do this close up so that you can see it, but I just really like the bristles. It picks up product really nicely. And today I'm going to be using this, I hope I don't blind you, this beautiful palette. Not like crazy colors, we're just going to pick up a little bit. And when I pick up product, this is how much product is on my brush. And in order for me to pick up that product, I take the brush, and I'm not holding it close to the barrel because I want a really light hand when I pick up the brush. I just tap it in, maybe like 3 times, give it a little tap off. I don't really tap off a whole lot of excess because I want that product on my eye. And I tap it in. And I like to build the product as I see fit. Alright, and then after I have put the color onto my eye, I take a fluffy brush like this one, and I use it to just blend out that color. I'm going to bring this color all the way to the inner corner, because I've been doing something different with some highlight that I have from Ofra. Ofra Cosmetics, dude, has the best highlighter out there. If you know of a better one, let me know, because I have not found one. Don't tell me that Champagne Pop is better. Don't tell me that Jaclyn Hill's highlighters are better. They are not better. I've not found a better highlighter than Ofra Cosmetics. That thing is, I mean, they're not just Ofra. There might be other highlighters in there, but I haven't found one that's better than the collaboration that they did with Nikki. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm going to put a little bit more color because I just want some more color on my eye. I really want this color to like stand out. It's a really pretty color. So I just use that brush to kind of put it there, and then I use the fluffy blender brush to blend it out. And I'm using windshield wiper motions, and I'm not lifting the brush off of my eye. I just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Me likes. Cause I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm focused. Are you focused? No.
Focus on this camera.
Oh! I don't think anybody's gonna hear what you said, Honor.
You're gonna have to put it on subtitles then.
I know, I might have to. Focus on this camera. Oh! Snaps. Alright, so I've also been using this, thank you. This eyeliner has been my #1 favorite since we went to visit Jenna in Carson City. I got it from Walmart. It's e.l.f. and it's Midnight. I think the case is blue, so I don't know if it's a dark blue or if it's a black. I'm not sure. e.l.f., I'm confused. I'm confused.
It's a dark blue.
Is it a dark blue? I'm confused. So I've been using this. I really like it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's not like I have a Starlight liner that is like dries to matte. This doesn't really dry to a matte finish, but I like the brush here. Don't you just get excited when you do your wings like the right way? I do. Because it took me forever to figure out how to do wings. Okay, Ofra. I love this highlighter. It is ridiculously pretty. And I love that it has the 3 different colors in it. Ever since I got it, I've been using it over and over. There's a trash can down there, excuse me, that I keep leaning into when I throw stuff away because I like to keep my workstation clean. So I usually use these two the most. I haven't really used this. I'm scared. I'm so scared to use this one. I don't know why. So I haven't touched it. Yes, my nails look crazy right now because I was playing around it. Let me just say, don't try to put a gel top coat on top of a regular nail polish color. It does not work out. It looks crazy. Anyways, I'm going to use this color right here. And I've been putting it in my inner corner eye, and that's why I put the eye primer there. I'm going to show you what I do. In order to do this, I use 2 brushes. This one, I got this brush from an Ipsy bag. I can't remember when. It's probably in one of those videos. And then I'm going to use this e.l.f. brush. So those are the sizes. So I'm pretty sure you can find something like this either in your bag or, you know, from a store, or, you know, anywhere. Just find brushes that are these sizes. So a small one and then a little bit kind of like, yeah, because it's going in this part of your eye right here. All right, I'm just gonna, and I imagine that this is gonna last for a really, really long time because I only have to do like a couple of taps and watch the color payoff of this. It's crazy. I know you can see that. It's crazy. Look at that. Okay, so I'm not going to be shy with the color. I'm just going to put it in there and then just kind of bring it into my lid to meet up with the color that I put in earlier. Okay. When you've added too much color to one eye, just put it in the other eye to meet up, okay? When you start blending, it's all gonna work out. Don't get scared. And then I'm gonna take this brush and just kind of with the same windshield wiper motions, just lightly. Really, my focus is trying to blend any harsh edges from when I put that highlighter into my eye. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my face, and then I'm going to be finished. Well, my face and my lips. Whatevs, cuz.
That's a good thing. People are always like, where do you get your weirdness from, my family?
Don't blame that on me, Honor.
Mom, you're weird too.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Don't be blaming you on me. Okay.
No, you gave birth to me, so
That's
of course
true.
I got some of you inside of me.
That's true. Alright, I don't like for my face to bake a whole lot lately, so I just kind of put it lightly underneath my eyes, and you know, after whenever I feel like it's been sitting there sufficiently.
Kyle's gonna be like, why are you picking your nose?
Then I go and take it away. You know what? I want a little bit more on my eyes, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of Me likes it. Mikey, she likes it. Boom. That's like the butterfly. Either that was the butterfly or the Tootsie Roll. I don't really remember. They were kind of really similar. Like the butterfly, I think you kind of like move like that, and then the Tootsie Roll. What was the Tootsie Roll? What? Okay, I remember the butterfly. It was like, but the Tootsie Roll, I can't remember how to do it. It's similar to the butterfly. Honor's looking at me like I'm crazy because she wasn't around when that was out. What do you think? I like it. I like it, and you know what? You don't have to use a whole lot of eyeshadow to really get a nice, like, you know, look to your eyes. Like, I've been wearing this, something similar to this the past few days, and Jonathan has just absolutely loved it. And one day I asked him, what is it that you like about my face? And he goes, I don't know, it's your eyes. But he couldn't put his finger on it. I knew what it was though. Oh, I'm going to use this brush to apply my blush. Makeup is not one face fits all type of thing. Like, you have to really do your makeup to your own bone structure, to the shape of your face, etc. So I just kind of slight smile, and then I can kind of see where to put it, and that also directs me for when I'm doing contour. If I'm doing contour or bronzer, I know exactly where to put it right there for my face shape. Like, if mine, it kind of needs to be like that. And don't feel weird, like if you do your makeup one way, but then like a year from now you'll notice that the techniques of how you do your makeup is going to change. You know, what you do might not exactly stay the same from one year to the next. So if your makeup or the way that you do it changes, that's okay. Like, it's your makeup. As long as it looks good, it's good. It's good. I'm actually going to apply this, which is not my Ofra highlighter, but I like it for like an everyday look. You could get it from the drugstore. I probably put the name down there. I like to layer up on my highlighter, so I'm going to apply this one to my cheeks and then add a little bit of the Ofra on top of it just to kind of have a pop. See how you can see it, but it's not so like, it's not like, Alright. I'm going to add a little bit of this Ofra highlighter, and I think I'm going to use this color right here. Hi, baby.
We were calling you. I was going to bring out the skillet.
So I'm going to grab a brush and kind of like even out this foundation look. I like using this brush when I'm kind of leveling out the, not foundation. Did I say foundation? I meant highlighter. I don't want it so harsh around the edges, so I'm going to use this brush. The bristles are a little bit, they're not as soft as other brushes that I have, which is why I like to use it when I'm just kind of trying to soften. See, a light hand goes a long way with the brush like this. It's a little lighter. I also make sure I run it through where the highlighter meets the blush, just because I don't want there to be a line of demarcation. That's, you know, then you look at it and you're like, let's see where she put her highlighter. Lips. Let me cover up the damage. The hunger. Oh, mercy. Alright, with this same brush, I'm going to add highlighter to my Cupid's bow. Using my finger to blend it out. I don't know what liner I'm going to use, but I need one. So I'm just going to use this. It's kind of like a nude-ish lip liner. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but over here, right next to me, you probably can't see it. I have, you hear that? That sound is the place where I keep all of my lipsticks. And
that's your lipstick jingling.
It's my what?
Lipstick jingling.
My lipstick jingling. That's what John says. My lipstick jingling. You know what? I just got this lipstick from Sally's. It was like, I got it for free because I bought some stuff for, you know, doing my nails. Not that that's important, but they were like, oh, go pick a lipstick. And so I said, okay, I'll go pick one. So I picked this one, and why don't we just see what it looks like, because I don't. I should have used a lipstick. I should have used a lipstick brush. That's pretty. You know what? It's not matte, and it's not, I don't like that this doesn't go down lower though. Like, I wish that that went down lower, but I do like the color. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it today, just because I don't know if I feel like having red lips, because when I wear red lips I stand out, and I don't know if I want to stand out today. No, I don't think I want to stand out today. It's a really pretty color. I'm not in a red mood. So, but it's nice to know that I like that lipstick. Okay. What remembers Dookie? Oh man, we used to say that word so much. I really like this color because it's like a nude-ish. I can't even say like completely nude, because nude for me isn't exactly like my skin color. This just kind of washes out my face, but for some reason I really like that look. Like, yeah, this is what I wanted today. That is better. Alright, I like it. I guess I just need to do something with these edges, and I'm pretty much ready to go.
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Let's do our makeup. I cannot English today. I can't. Look at my braids popping out. My hair's look at it. Look. Go to my orientation. Hey Mr. Jackson, how you doing? I can't. Okay. Alright. Cut me off on her. You missed out. Don't miss out what you missed out. If you didn't watch that video, is you missed out. Cut me out. You look so stiff. You gotta make a stinky face. Ew. You said